Lambert Mims has been out of office over a year, and they still talk about him on the radio.
We have someone down in Studio L with us this morning. It's the Lambassador to the 10 Tom Waterway, the man who is so fat he could eat an entire Pizza Hut. We're talking about, of course, Mayor Lamb Chop.
They're still playing his song.
The power grub is a curious thing. Take it from your mayor, 'cause I'll eat anything.
Of course, it's hard to forget a man who was city commissioner for 2 decades and mayor 5 times. Now this is what he does for a living. When he decided not to run for office, he snagged this $35,000 a year job as ambassador to Alabama's waterways. His main job is to show off the 10 Tom. On this day, he was romancing a group out of Columbus, Mississippi. How does he like the job?
I enjoy it very much.
Tough job. This is a good one.
It's stressful because you are on the go a lot. And just like last week, I was in Houston, made 6 speeches.
It wasn't that long ago that Lambert Mims was romancing Mobile, along with fellow commissioners Bob Doyle and Gary Greeno. You've heard of the world, according to GARP. Well, during this time, it was Mobile, according to the City Commission. Now Lambert Mims has settled into his modest office at the Trade Center building. He says he misses City Hall. He saw a lot in 20 years. The police and firemen strike in 1980, the floods in 1981. Now that's something he doesn't miss.
Well, I haven't had to worry every time it thunders anymore either, like I used to. I was concerned about someone's home flooding.
He was concerned when Bob Doyle was taken hostage at gunpoint in City Hall. He saw fellow Commissioner Gary Greeno go on trial and go to prison for stealing auditorium money. Do you ever talk to him? Do you ever call him in prison?
I have not seen him since he left City Hall, or talked with him.
Mims' new job seems to suit him, and he can tell you anything you need to know about the 10 Tom.
There's some of those vessels that call on this port that really could use the 10 Tom Waterway.
But like Bob Hope, the state docks director, Mims' connections with George Wallace helped get him the job, and those same connections might cost him the job as a 10 Tom ambassador when Guy Hunt takes over in January.
If he wants my services, then I'd certainly be happy to talk with him. If not, then, well, there's a big old world out there and a lot to do.
So for now, he's going with the flow, happy to be on board and happy to hear people still talk about him on the radio.
They did me a favor. My popularity is much better now with young people than it ever was in all the years I was in office.
Would you like to thank them?
Well, I certainly would. I appreciate it.
Michelle Meredith, News 10 Nightcast.